Hey friends, this is Deepak Parik, CEO and founder of DG Agri. This is my second vlog and today we'll be talking about the impact of technology in agriculture. The subject is how we can use geospatial technologies like satellites to ensure that we are able to deliver better value to the farmers. So let's understand what satellite can do for farming. So you know that satellite is basically nothing but our eyes in the sky. And what they do is that actually they monitor the farms on a continuous basis regularly, and those data in form of images can be retrieved, and then a lot of insight can be created using those images. So today I'll give you 3 examples how satellite can be used directly. So the first thing where the satellite are used is to actually identify whether the growth of the crop is happening in the right manner or not. That is basically, there are a lot of algorithms which can be used to do that. The most commonly used is basically the vegetative index, which can be used to ascertain whether the growth is there or not. Second things which satellite can be used is to understand how rich your soil is when it comes to basically the water stress. So whether your land is having sufficient water for the crops or not. So that is second area where satellites can be directly used. And the third, very critical, is that in case there is any infestation of pest on your crop. Now basically there are a lot of satellites which give you different level of resolution from 10 meters going up to 40 centimeters. So depending on the what type of constellation you are using, you can provide different type of services to the farmer. The one service which you can provide to farmer is basically telling them whether there is a nutrient deficiency, so how to and where to apply the fertilizer. That's called typically the precision agriculture. Second is that actually whether your soil or whether your crop needs more water or when you should do the irrigation, that can be ascertained again using the satellite technology. Third thing is that actually specifically identifying which part of your the complete farm is being infested by a pest, and then actually on the level basically you can send people on the ground to ascertain that actually what you have seen from satellite is how true it is, and then you can validate it on the ground. So I'll give you an example. We are standing in a farm in central Gujarat close to the town of Himmatnagar, and here we are having 2 farms. One is on my right and another is on my left. So basically my team was able to identify using satellite that actually the farm which is on my right side is not having the right level of vegetative growth, and this is a crop which is basically potato, and we are using LR variety. So you can see that on the right we are having a farm which actually is not having a right level of vegetative index. Now on the left when you go, you can see that actually like this is the farm which is having the normal vegetative index and the right level of growth. Now when we came back to the farm to understand why there is a less vegetative growth on the farm on the right side and the normal growth on the left, we identified that there is basically an infestation on the right hand side, typically which is called actually the early blight. And early blight can be seen actually by, if I can show you, that there is this infestation on the ground, right? And while you see on my right, the most of the leaves, right, they are having proper growth. Now this is actually a miracle of satellite technology, but sitting in my office I was able to identify that the farm on the right hand side is actually infested, and now we can provide the recommendation to the farmer that how to actually take care of this problem and solve that problem. And in fact you can also see that the result of this infestation is that can you zoom here, we are having less number of potatoes which are coming out of this farm. So for 2 plants we should be having basically 8 potatoes, but we have only 4 because of this infestation. So I would like to sign off by saying that the farmers can use the cutting edge technology, specifically in the case we have mentioned here, the satellite based technology, to ensure that actually they take recommended actions to avoid any sort of disruption in their field. Signing off, thank you.